Hi everybody. So today we're going to make gluten-free gravy as promised. And what we've done is we've cooked a couple of cube steaks. And they're just about done. Okay, what we need for this is your iron skillet. I like to use an iron skillet because I use a wire whisk. But if you're using any other type of pan, you want to make sure that you use a plastic whisk so you don't scratch your nonstick. The ingredients that we have for this, very, very easy. We have our meat. Smells good. We have salt and pepper, our whisk. We have a little bit of water. We have milk, and we have cornstarch. Okay, so with your pan on about medium-high, we are going to take the leavings from the meat. We're going to take a heaping spoonful of cornstarch and dissolve it in a little cup of warm water. And pour it in. Looking good already. Now this is going to turn into a paste, and that's what you want it to do. Usually when you have it on a bit of a high heat, that's when the paste starts to develop. You can see it starts looking kind of jellyish around the edges, but you keep stirring. And when you're stirring at this point, this is when you're scraping up all of those good leavenings from the bottom of the pan. Getting thicker. Looks great already, doesn't it? See how pasty that looks? Pasty and tasty. So the next thing you want to do is you want to pour in really slowly a little bit of milk. What I do usually is I count to 3. It's kind of a habit I have. So watch this. You go 1, 2, 3. Okay, stir that around until all of the white is gone. You're still stirring. You gotta keep stirring. A little more milk. A little more milk. And you just stir it in until all of the white from the milk is gone. Okay, let's turn this down just a little. It's pretty thick. Let's go a little more milk. You want to add your milk slowly, mostly because you don't want too much milk. I mean, you know that you're going to have a certain amount of milk based on how much, of your mixture, your leavenings and stuff you have in the pan, and of course the meat that you have to go with it. But you just don't want to do it all at once. It just doesn't work very well if you do it all at once. What do you think? That looks tasty. Let's do some salt. And some pepper. I like pepper in my gravy. Do you? What do you think? Needs a little more milk. So here goes the taste test. That's pretty good. So then the last thing that I do, and you don't have to do this with everything, is I like to put the meat back in. Ooh, now we're talking. Does that look yummy? So tonight for dinner, we're having cube steak, mashed potatoes with gravy, and some fresh asparagus. This gravy is really easy to do, and you can do this with just about any meat. I do it with sausages, and I've even done this with onions. You brown the onions in there, and then you take the onions out, and then you just use your cornstarch and thicken up whatever's left over in there, the sticky stuff in the pan. And I've made gravy like that. For Thanksgiving, use some of the drippings from your turkey, and you can get gravy that's creamy enough to go in a gravy boat. This works. Thanks for watching, guys.